Hello YouTube, this is Rascal Ryan 521 here, and today I have another awesome LEGO Hobbit set review for you. And today this is a set 79016 called the Attack on Lake Town. Retails for $30, recommended ages 8 to 14, and 313 pieces. And for the value you're getting, just the price per piece ratio, this is a very good set. I won't say it's the best set out of all the Hobbit waves, but you are getting the best bang for your buck when you're buying this one, because, you get 5 minifigures, a little over 300 pieces, all for $30. Very, very good deal. So, to get started right away here, we got the box. Cool artwork on the box. I like how Bard's son's like hitting the orc with the barrel. And then, Bard is shooting, well, spoiler alert, Bard, I'm pretty sure in this scene is supposed to be shooting down Smog. And then there's the back, showing you all the play functions, all the different weapons you get. So very cool artwork on the box. Next, as I always do, I'm going to take the tripod or the camera off the tripod for just 1 second, so I can show you guys the extra pieces we get. So here they are, not that barrel. Nothing super special, I wouldn't really say. Actually, nothing really. I mean, we get a couple studs, a couple of tiles, some cheese slopes, Technic pins, that little lever piece. Nothing super special, not too special. But still, whatever. You're not really buying these sets for the extra pieces anyway. So let's start off with the minifigures. I'm gonna show you guys the orcs first. The orcs are very cool. They're kind of like a redesign. I mean, as you know, you've got, the same torso and leg printing as the Hunter orcs did back in the Hobbit wave, or back in the first Hobbit wave. Got some nice back printing. But they do have new heads with, like face paint, and they've got like the long black hair. In my opinion, those faces look kind of like the Uruk-hai armies did, like in the two towers and whatnot. They had all the face paint and everything. Then the rusted old sword, and very cool minifigure. Next up, got our other orc. And he is the exact same as our previous one, just with a bow and arrow and a quiver and no sword. And just let me show you that hairpiece. That's a really nice piece. It's like brand new. And that piece could come in handy for like other things. Can't think of anything off the top of my head, but it could. I'll show you Tariel. Another cool minifigure. A useless, annoying character in the movie, but still a cool minifigure. I like kind of like the green, like leather printing on her. I think that's kind of like a cool outfit look for her. And then she's got a nice, cool detailed face. Some long hair, long elvish hair. And then she does have double-sided head and back printing. I like being able to film with my camcorder now, because now I can finally show you guys like all the details of the minifigures, and you can see them like in high definition. Next we're gonna show let's see, Bane. The box is telling me his name is Bard's son. There we go. I kind of remember him from the movie, not really, but it's still cool they included him, because he'll probably have a major part in the next movie based on the fact that he's in the set. So there's him. Got some nice like fur coat on, short minifigure legs, freckled face, just a boy's face, with long hair. Looks kind of like Ron from like Harry Potter, because they kind of use like the same hairpiece. And some back printing. Then his back face, which I think looks a lot cooler than this one, is his face that's going on during like the battle, either the Battle of Five Armies or the attack on Lake Town. Probably when Smog attacks Lake Town and torches the crap out of it, because I think if they were to, I think if it was because of the Battle of Five Armies, they would have put him in that set. So let's just, I like to kind of position Bane up here, because that's kind of the way they have him on the box. just think he looks kind of cool like that. Oh, and it should be noted he also does come with a fish piece. You probably saw that in the close-up. I just never mentioned it. Next we're going to show, finally actually, we're going to show my favorite minifigure of the whole set. If I can get him to come out. Here we go. Just push him out the tower. There we go. My favorite minifigure of the whole set, and this is Bard. I've already got him on his dirty battle face, because like I said, same with Bane, it looks a lot cooler. And I think these are the same clothes that we got in the Lake Town Chase set. But we do get new clothing for him. The San Diego Comic-Con one, I believe, in the Battle of Five Armies set. Got a nice bow and arrow. Then a little bit of crease lines, back printing. And then his hair, which I believe is, I've never had a Qui-Gon minifigure, but I believe this is the same hair piece. Could be wrong. But we do get, regular back face, and then there you can see the back printing a little bit closer. So those are our minifigures. Let me just kind of use my finger. There we go. Let's show you the set now. So to start off, we've got a little boat for Tariel or other elves to arrive on. Simple, like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like simple 7-piece build. Very, very easy to make. Still a cool little piece, cool little boat they included. Let me move the camera actually a little bit closer so I can show you the set in more detail. Now over here, starting off over here, move this orc out of the way. We don't got much. We're going to see a little lever back there and some snow piled up. A little bit of a drainage spot right here, or just some sort of railing or something. And if we turn to the back, as you can tell, we've got a little pin. Now when you push that pin out, if you saw the ladder on this side, when you push that, well, here, let me do it from this side actually, because it'll be easier to see. Push this pin out, ladder goes flying. Orcs are trying to get up, to the Lake Town to find Bard, put him in prison. They're gonna have a tough time getting up there. And then we just get a little window piece on the back right there with no window socket really to put in it, with no glass socket piece, or whatever window frame I guess you could say. Up here, like I said, I've got Bane on this little thing. This is our little I guess you would call a little kind of like, I don't really know, lifting, like kind of like crane, their own little cranes they use in Middle Earth. Just like this little stand, you've got this thing that moves up and down, lifts the barrels up. Probably used for transporting them to Mirkwood, because they kind of, if I remember right, they give their barrels to the elves to store their stuff in, and then they send the barrels back to them via river. Then just got, like I said, a little barrel attached to it on a string. And in the battle, this is depicted as being swung at one of the orcs in order to get him to fall off the docks. Over here, we've got just a nice little bridge with our orc on it, and no really back railing. Kind of hard to see if I tilt it forward, but no back railing. Just kind of cool little bridge. Sorry, not burge. Cool little bridge, and you can just kind of put different bolts under. I think that's actually in this box. They have this bolt going under it, so that's cool. And then moving over here onto this side, we've got a little door, a little lantern, and I'll move this because you'll see what that is for later. I love that for the doorknob they use the what's it called, the thing they swing across on the strings. They use that in the city sets a lot. I can't think of what the official thing's called, but they do this function where when you pull the door out, I don't know if I'm guessing this is probably a feature for when smog's attacking the town. Here, I'll have to do it with this hand. You pull this out, and two translucent orange studs come out, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be representing fire. I don't really know what else would be unless they have orange or whatever jello in Middle Earth. That's a cool little function. And I don't think I showed you. I'll show you the back side in a little bit, but I don't think there was anything back there. And then you just have like a little stair system up to the docks. And that's that. Like this kind of like this blue or this brown black transition they did right here. I also like how they use these dark red pieces. That's very nice. And up here we have got our main show. We've got, you know, the big tower. Let's see how these are attached and get to the back. And then in here we've got Bard manning the turret or the catapult, whatever you want to call it, that is going to kill Smog. Whoops, bumped something. No, bumped my phone. Sitting next to me. Anyway, off topic. But as I've said before in my Middle Earth video, I don't really like the way they're doing this because they're making it a bit like a whole big prophecy. When in the books, you know, Bard was just smart enough to know that that was Smog's weak point, and that's where he should shoot him. But instead, no, they have to make this big prophecy. Oh, he was destined to kill the dragon. You know, it was all told by the quilt. It's getting kind of annoying. But I still like the build of this little catapult, and I've never had a spring-loaded shooter before, but I gotta say I love them. I didn't really like them at first, but these things go far. Like, here, watch this. Okay, I have no idea. Oh, there it is. It literally hit the wall behind me. It can go much farther. It shot, like, all the way across my living room just last night when I was building it. So that's that. We've got a little bell up here, because this is probably supposed to be a bell tower. And then we do get an extra, oops, you saw it earlier, we do get an extra spring-loaded shooter missile. Now if I just turn it around, as you can see, we've got Bard in there. Got 2 door frames on the sides, by the way. I thought that was kind of interesting. To kind of help keep the structure of the whole thing. Nothing in there other than that. And then down on this first floor, all we have is just a little snow mound to stop the door. That's probably the only thing I'm really disappointed with by this set, is the fact that they did not put in any interior detailing. They didn't really do much in the older Lake Town set either. Oh yeah, by the way, there's how they built the roof, and that's how they attached the bell. Right there. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, but they didn't really put much detail into the older Lake Town set anyway. But they did put like a little a lantern and like a little table inside one of the buildings in the last one. So they did put a little bit of detail into that one, but not really into this one. But I still like the whole overall build of it. I think it's a cool set. Sorry, I didn't mean for this review to be so long. Just a $30 set. But it is a cool set, like I said. It's definitely worth your money. I recommend buying it. Check it out. And yeah, just really, really nice. Get some nice minifigures. You know, you get a couple of orcs for army building. You get Bard and Bard's son. You know, probably, you know, Bard being a main character. Tariel being a main character, that's nice. Bard's son being kind of a minor character. Although he might play a bigger role in the next movie. I don't know. I haven't seen it. It doesn't come out for like another 2 months for me. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, and see you later.